awesome summer. Happy 4th of July. Now, I know the 4th of July is going to be here soon, so I thought why not make a charm inspired by the holiday. Keep on watching the video, and without further ado, let's get into this tutorial. Here are the materials you're going to be needing. So you want to start off with a dotting tool, a wire cutter, black acrylic paint, clear polish, some round nose pliers, some strong glue, an X-Acto knife, a rolling pin, red acrylic paint, a head pin, blue polymer clay, white polymer clay, yellow polymer clay, brown polymer clay, a metallic dark blue nail polish, pink acrylic paint, white acrylic paint, loose wire, but of course this is just optional, cotton swab. To begin with, you're going to take your brown clay, start working it between your hands. You're going to split it into two pieces. Roll it into a ball. Once you've rolled it into a ball, you dab your finger against the clay and start making it smooth. Get the brown clay, pull out a small piece of that brown clay, and roll it into a ball. Start rolling it out into a log shape. Take that brown log, cut it in half, roll it into a ball again. Use your finger to flatten out the ball of clay. Taking the head piece of the bear, take both pieces and attach it to the side. But before putting the ears on the head, I would recommend securing it with some loose wire. You should come to a result like this. Take your dotting tool and smooth out any areas. Next, take your yellow clay, take off a small piece of the yellow clay and roll it into a ball. Roll it into a log shape. Split clay in half and again roll it into a ball. Flatten both of the yellow balls using your finger. Attach them to the middle of both ears. Take your white clay and section off a small piece of clay. Take your finger and flatten it into a circle shape. Attach the piece to the bottom part of the bear's face. Take your brown clay again and take off a medium-sized piece of it. You're going to roll it into a ball and start pinching it on the sides until you've got a cone kind of looking shape. Take a small piece of the white clay, roll it into a ball, and start flattening it out with your finger. Pinch the ends of the circle to make it an oval kind of look. Then press it against the surface to give it a kind of rectangular and sharp look at the bottom. You want to take another piece of the brown clay, roll it into a ball, and start rolling it out into a log. You want to cut the log on the side of it. You want to take both of the pieces that you cut apart and cut them both in half. Take the larger pieces that we cut and those will be used to make the arms. Roll the pieces that will be used for the hands into balls. Taking one of the balls, you're going to press your finger against the side of it to make a cone kind of flattened shape. Now bring the body back and start attaching the arms. But before attaching them, and this is optional, I'm going to secure it with some loose wire. I'm taking the individually cut wire, placing it inside the arm halfway, and finally keeping it and attaching it to the body. Now we're going to be making the feet. Roll each of the pieces into balls. Roll it on the side to give it a slight cone shape. Repeat for the other and attach to the body. All I'm doing now is taking my dotting tool, or even your hand, to smoothen out any open areas or rough patches on the clay. You want to bring out your blue clay, section off a medium-sized piece off of it, and split it in half. Make sure one is slightly bigger than the other. Roll them into balls again. You want to roll one of the pieces, or the slightly larger piece, out into a kind of cylinder looking shape. You want to take the smaller piece and start flattening it out with your finger and attach it to the top of the piece. Take your white clay and break off a small piece of it. which will be rolling out into a ball. You want to take your rolling pin or your hand and start flattening it out. Start pressing it against the surface to give it a rectangular kind of look. If the rectangular piece is a little big, start cutting it off at the side like I'm doing here. You're going to take another wired piece and attach it at the bottom of the flag. I'm trying to press all the pieces together, but they're not really working. To help attach all of your pieces together, I'm using a head pin. To clean up any extra residue, I'm just taking a cotton swab dipped in nail polish remover and just rubbing it against the light areas. Now it's finally time to bake. Today I'll be using a conventional oven, but of course you can just use a regular oven. You want to set the temperature at about 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Bake for 20 to 25 minutes. After your charm is done baking, take it out of the oven, but be careful because it's going to be really hot. We're going to paint the flag now. Take your metallic blue paint or your nail polish, take your dotting tool, and start creating a rectangle shape at the top left-hand corner. Now you're going to take your red paint and paint some stripes across the flag. The flag should look like this. I'm just taking the metallic dark blue polish and painting it all over the blue hat on the bear. Now you're going to take some white paint and paint a stripe across the top of the hat. Take some red paint and start painting some stripes across the hat. After the stripes have dried, you're going to take some black paint and paint on the eyes. You're basically going to create 2 dots on the side of the face. Now's the time to paint the nose and the mouth of the bear. Create 1 small dot in the middle of the white shape and create 2 hooks on the side. Now's the time to paint on the blush. You're going to take your dotting tool and put 2 dots at the very bottom of the eye. If the head pin that you put in to attach all of the items together is kind of loose, then I recommend putting on some strong glue to keep it together. All I've done here is put a little bit of glue on the bear's hand so I can glue on the flag. We're going to take the clear polish or your gloss and you're just going to gloss it all over your charm. I'm using the round nose pliers to bend the wire at the top of the hat into a hook. Pretty much done with your charm. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and I hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, happy 4th of July everybody and enjoy your day.